This is a recorded lien against your home.
I've lived here 32 years.
The lien had been filed 3 months earlier. The balance remained unpaid in full. Partial payments slowed the increase, but they did not stop the process. The next envelope was thicker, certified again. This time the heading read, "Intent to foreclose." The language was procedural. The implication was final. 30 days, that was the window. 30 days to clear the full balance, including accumulated legal fees, interest, and administrative costs. The original violation had been minor, a trash bin, a compliance deadline, a manageable fine. The escalation had been structured, documented, and incremental. Now, the structure itself was at risk. Foreclosure does not begin with moving trucks. It begins with paperwork. He had lived in the house for 32 years, paid the mortgage in full, raised children there, watched the neighborhood change around him. The balance listed was under $5,000. The home's value was nearly $400,000. The numbers did not feel proportionate. But policy does not measure sentiment. It measures compliance and balance sheets. Inside the board meeting, the vote to initiate pre-foreclosure was brief. The account met the threshold. The documents were prepared in advance. From the board's perspective, this was standard enforcement. From his perspective, it felt like eviction by procedure. He sought legal advice again. The attorney explained the reality. Associations have statutory authority. Foreclosure is rare, but lawful. Challenging, it would require litigation. Litigation would cost more than the balance itself. He considered borrowing from family, selling belongings, taking on high-interest debt. The pressure was immediate and personal. Each day passed quietly. The lawn remained trimmed. The house remained clean. From the street, nothing suggested urgency. But inside, documents were spread across the kitchen table. Bank statements, legal notices, payment calculations. The letter specified that failure to act would authorize the association to proceed with sale scheduling. A sale date meant auction, public listing, transfer of title. The home would not be taken dramatically. It would be transferred through legal process. Neighbors remained unaware. Children rode bicycles past the driveway. Delivery trucks stopped as usual. The quiet normalcy intensified the tension. The crisis was invisible. He requested one final meeting, sat across from the board president in a small fluorescent-lit room. He asked whether partial payment could pause proceedings, whether hardship could be considered. The response was measured. The process had already begun. Reversal required full satisfaction of debt. No raised voices, no threats. Just documentation. 30 days narrowed to 20. 20 became 15. The number felt smaller each morning. He stood in the living room one evening and looked at the walls. Family photographs line the hallway. Memories do not appear in balance sheets. The house itself remained silent. 10 days left. He transferred savings from retirement accounts. Penalties applied for early withdrawal. But the balance dropped significantly. 5 days left. A wire transfer cleared the remaining amount. Confirmation of receipt arrived the next afternoon. The foreclosure process was suspended. The lien would be released upon recording. From the street, nothing appeared different. The lawn was trimmed. The driveway was clear. But retirement savings were gone. The cost of compliance had extended beyond fines. The house remained his. But the leverage had been demonstrated. The system had shown its full extent. The original violation was no longer relevant. The precedent was, in structured governance, escalation rarely feels dramatic. It feels procedural, until the deadline becomes real. Until the paperwork reaches your door. And until you realize the house you paid for can still be placed at risk.